Holy Honey's Holiday. Chapter 1. Holy Honey's hate holidays. Honey's idea of a super holiday was sitting on the sofa, eating crisps and watching TV. Unfortunately, his parents had other plans. Once they took him to see some castles, but there were no castles. There were only piles of stones and broken walls. Never again, said Honey. The next year, he had to go to a lot of museums. Never again, said Mom and Dad. Last year they went to the seaside. The sun is too hot, Honey whined. The water too cold, Honey whined. The food is yucky, Honey grumbled. The bed is lumpy, Honey moaned. This year they decided to try something different. We're going to camping in France, said Honey's parents. Hooray, said Honey. You're happy, Honey, said Mom. Honey has never been happy about any holidays plans before. Oh yes, said Honey. Family, they were doing something good. Chapter 2. Honey knew all about camping from Moody Margaret. Margaret had been camping with her family. They had stayed in a big tent with a comfy bed, a fridge, a cooker, a loo, a shower. Oh, bush, said Honey. A heated swimming pool, a disco, and a great giant TV with 57 channels. Bonjour, said Perfect Peter. The great day arrived at last. Holy Honey, Perfect Peter, Mom and Dad borrowed a ferry for France. Honey and Peter had never been on a boat before. Honey jumped on and off the seas. Peter did a lovely drawing. The boat went up and down and up and down. Honey ran back and forth between the aisles. Peter passed stickers in his notebook. The boat went up and down, up and down. Honey sat on the rolling chair and spun around. Peter played with his puppets. The boat went up and down and up and down and up and down. Then Honey and Peter ate a big, greasy lunch of sausages and chips in a cafe. The boat went up and down and up and down and up and down. Honey's face went green. Peter's face went. Honey began to feel fishy. Peter began to feel fishy. Honey's face went green. Peter's face went green. I think I am going to be sick, said Honey, and threw up all over Mom. I think I'm going to be, said Peter, and threw up all over Dad. Oh no, said Mom. Never mind, said Dad. I just know this will be our best holiday ever. Chapter 3. Family, the boat arrived in France. After driving and driving and driving, they reached in a campsite. It was even better than Honey's dreams. The tents were big as house. Honey heard the happy sound of TVs running, music playing, and children splashing and trickling. The sun shone, the sky was blue. Wow, this looks great, said Honey. But the car drove on. Stop, said Honey. You're going too far. We are not staying in that awful place, said Dad. They drove off. Here's our campsite, said Dad. A little campsite. Honey started at the bar, rocky ground under the cloudy gray sky. There were 3 small tents flapping in the wind. They were single top, there were few trees, there were nothing else. It's wonderful, said Mom. It's wonderful, said Peter. But where's the TV, said Honey. No TV here, thanks goodness. We got books. But where's the bed, said Honey. No bed here, thank goodness, said Dad. We've got sleeping bags. But where's the pool, said Honey. No pool, we'll swim in the river. Where's the toilet, said Peter. Daddy pointed at the distant covers. 3 people stood waiting. Are the way over there, said Peter. I'm not complaining, he added quickly. Chapter 4. Mom and Dad unpacked the car. Honey stood and scowled. Who wants to help up the tent, said Mom. I do, said Dad. I do, said Peter. Honey was horrified. We have to put up our own tent? Of course, said Dad, said Mom. I don't like it here, said Honey. I want to go camping in the other place. That's not camping, said Dad. Those tents have beds in them, and looms and showers and fridges and cookers and TVs. Horrible, Dad. Horrible, said Peter. And we have such a lovely sun tent here, said Mom. Nothing more than just wooden perch and poles. Well, I want to stay there, said Honey. We're staying here, said Dad. No, screamed Honey. Yes, screamed Dad. I am sorry to say that Honey then had the longest, loudest, noisiest, shriest, most horrible tantrum you can imagine. Did you think that the horrid boy like Honey would like nothing better than sleeping on a hard, rocky ground in a soggy sleeping bag without a pillow? You don't know. Honey like comfy bed, Honey like crisp cheese, Honey like hot baths, Honey like microwave dinners, TV and noise. He did not like cold showers, fresh air, and quiet. Chapter 5. Front of the listened, the sweet sound of loud music drifted towards him. Aren't you glad we are not staying in that awful noisy place? Said Dad. Oh yes, said Mom. Oh yes, said Perfect Peter. Honey pretended he was a bulldozer that had come to knock down these tents and squash campers. Honey, don't bash the tent, yelled Dad. Honey pretended he was a hungry Tyrannosaurus. Oh, shrieked Peter. Honey, don't be horrid. Mom looked out at the dark, cloudy sky. It's going to rain, said Mom. Don't worry, said Dad. It's never rains when I'm camping. The boys and I will go and toilet some more firewood, said Mom. I'm not moving, said horrid Honey. While Dad made a campfire, Honey played his stir as loud as he could, stomping in time to the terrible music of the killer boy laughed. Honey, turn that noise down of this minute, said Dad. Honey pretended not to hear. Honey, said Dad, turn that down. Honey turned the balloon down the tiniest fraction. The terrible sounds of the terrible laugh continued to boom over the quiet campsite. Campers emerged from their tents and shook their fists. That's the sweet of Honey's CD player. Anything wrong, Dad? asked Honey in his sweetest voice. No, said Dad. Mom and Peter returned carrying armfuls of firewood. They each started dinner. This is fun, said Mom, slapping in a mosquito. Isn't it, said Dad. He was heating up some tins of the baked beans. The dinner turned into the dumbwaiter. The wind blew, the campfire hissed, and went out. Never mind, said Bradley. We'll eat our baked beans cold. Chapter 6. Mom was snoring, Dad was snoring, Peter was snoring. Honey tossed and turned, but whichever he turned in his dad's sleeping bag, he seemed to be lying on sharp-pointed stones. Above him, mosquitoes whined. I never get to sleep, he thought, kicking Peter. How I am going to bear this for fountain days. Around 4 o'clock on day 5, the family huddled inside the cold damp, smelly tenters into the howling wind and pouring rain. Time for a walk, said Dad. Great idea, said Mom, sneezing. I'll get the boots. Good idea, said Peter, sneezing. I'll get the marks. But it's pouring outside, said Honey. So, said Dad, what's better time to go for a walk? I'm not coming, said horrid Honey. I am, said Perfect Peter. Don't mind the rain. Dad poked his head out the tent. The rain has stopped, he said. I'll make the fire. I'm not coming, said Honey. We need more firewood, said Dad. Honey can stay here and collect some and make sure it's dry. Honey poked his head outside the tent. The rain had stopped, but the sky was still cloudy. The fire slacked. I won't go, thought Honey. The forest will be muddy and wet. He looked around to see if there are any wood closer to home. That was when he saw the thick, dry wooden patch holding out all the tents. Honey looked to the left. Honey looked to the right. No one was around. If I just take a few pinches from each tent, he thought, they'll never be missed. When Mom and Dad came back, they were delighted. What a lovely floating fire, said Mom. Clever you to find some dry wood, said Dad. The wind blew. Honey then he was floating in a cold river, floating. He was to walk off. He shook his head. He was floating. The tent was filled with cold, muddy water. Then the tent collapsed on top of them. Honey, Peter, Mom, and Dad stood outside in the rain and stared at the outside in the rain and stared at the river of water brushing through their collapsed tent. All around them was soaking wet path. Wet campers were staring at their collapsed tents. Peter sneezed, Mom sneezed, Dad sneezed, Honey coughed, choked, threatened, and sneezed. I don't understand it, said Dad. This tent never collapsed. What are we going to, said Mom. I know, said Honey. We've got a very good idea. 2 hours later, Mom and Dad, Honey, and Peter were sitting on the sofa bed inside a tent as big as a house, eating crisps and watching TV. The sun was shining, the sky was blue. Now this is what I call a holiday, said Honey. The